In today's video we're going to be using the industrial components to move resources from our Dropbox all the way across our base to our tool cupboard. This is useful if you have a shared base and you don't necessarily want everyone to have access to your tool cupboard, but you still want them to contribute towards the upkeep of the base. So to do this, we obviously have a Dropbox. We have some power from a small rechargeable battery that's being fed by a solar panel on the roof. They're directly connected. We have some miscellaneous boxes. This will take items from the Dropbox that don't contribute towards the upkeep of the base. We've got two boxes here for tool cupboard overflow. So this will be resources that do contribute towards the upkeep of the base. And obviously we have our tool cupboard. So to get started, we're going to need two electrical branches. Now I'm just going to place these over here on the wall above the battery. And we are going to take power from the battery into the first electrical branch, and then we're going to connect the first electrical branch to the second. We're going to need a storage adapter to put on the Dropbox, a splitter, two conveyors, and another two storage adapters to go on the miscellaneous storage boxes. So I'm going to put this on the Dropbox. I'm just going to rotate the splitter so that the flat end faces the Dropbox. I'm going to put the two conveyors above the electrical branches, and then the other two storage adapters go on your storage boxes. We're also going to need two more storage adapters to go on the tool cupboard overflow, another conveyor, and a storage adapter to go on the tool cupboard itself. So I'm just going to place this conveyor in the middle of this wall, and obviously the last storage adapter goes directly on the tool cupboard. So with all of our components in place, we can start connecting things up. So starting from the storage adapter on the Dropbox, let's do this in yellow. We're going to go into the splitter, and then from the splitter, from either of the outputs that we have here, we're going to connect to our first conveyor. From that conveyor we're going to go into the miscellaneous storage boxes. So we're going to connect to the first one, and then using the out we'll connect to the second. For the tool cupboard we're going to go from the splitter again up to the second conveyor, out of the other side, to the storage boxes over here, once again going straight through. From the second box we're going to go to the last conveyor, and then into the storage adapter on the tool cupboard. From here we simply need to wire up all of the conveyors. So let's do this in green. So from the first branch out up to the power in on the first conveyor, from the second branch out to the second conveyor, and then the rest of the power needs to go across the base to the third conveyor. Now that everything's connected and we're all wired up, we can turn everything on. To configure the conveyors, go into any of them, hold down the use key and go to change item filters. And we're just going to search for the items that we need for the tool cupboard, which are wood. And we're going to add all of these. Stones. Fragments, for the metal fragments. And high quality metal. So we're just going to copy this and hit apply. And we're going to go into each of the other conveyors and we're going to just hit paste and apply. For the conveyor that feeds stuff into the miscellaneous boxes, so these ones, we just need to go back into the filters and ensure that filter mode is set to exclude listed items. Just apply that. And for the conveyor that feeds the tool cupboard, we just need to set some max amounts. So I'm going to set these to 1000, but you can set them to whatever you feel you need in order to keep the tool cupboard topped up. If I just grab all of these items, what we can do now is start feeding these things into our Dropbox. And they will automatically transfer to the most relevant box. So as you can see there, we've started to get an upkeep time. We've got 4 hours, 6 hours now. So that shows us that resources are going into the tool cupboard. If we look in here, the amounts here should slowly be going down. We should have all of that miscellaneous crap that I put in there in here. And that will overflow into this chest once this one fills. In here we should have upkeep resources. And in here we should have resources that match the quantities that we set in the conveyor earlier. And that is how you automatically fill your tool cupboard from a Dropbox. If you like this video, then please feel free to give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, then subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.